Twisted Sister?
Yes, because how Twisted Watchtower is, it was very prophetic.
Okay.
And we're not going to take it anymore.
That's right. Watch this clip.
So Jesus continued his worship at the temple despite the poor conduct of others. Likewise today, we can imitate Jesus by refusing to allow imperfections of others, hurt feelings that might occur to hinder our worship. Rather, we should zealously support pure worship by faithfully attending meetings and associating with the congregation, despite any abuses we might recognize.
Boy, Watchtower and Babel Crap Society, the gift that just keeps on giving.
Oh, I don't know if I can get through this without a few tears. Let me tell you. It's prophetic because with that clip, you have to stay and take the abuse because this is Jehovah's authorized, worship. Well, let me tell you, there's 14 that are not going to take the abuse anymore.
And there's another family. So Evie,
Yes.
This one's also for you. There's 2 more children in here that will not be subject to Watchtower abuse because they just ain't going to take it anymore.
Yeah, exactly. And I think this is epic because I think this is the most we've ever had at one time. And we just did one the other day. So this is just since, that last one.
So these 14 are going to be the last leg on the E. It'll fill in the R.
Wow.
And then these 2 right here on the bottom.
Wow.
So we've managed to fill in since January 1st,
The entire
2015. We've been able to fill in the RIP and the entire Watchtower. More going out, coming in. We're going to keep those pins the same color so that we know that there's more going out than coming in. And then these 2 down here. So we're just going to continue and fill this coffin lid right up because Watchtower, we're not going to take it no more.
Yep. And I want to thank Steve again. He sent us red pins, so it's like everybody's helping and part of this. So this is awesome. Okay. James, Joe, Judy, Brad, Elsa, Jonathan, Krista, April, and the family, Mark and Anya. It was great Skyping with you guys, and thank you for the honor of adding your family and your 2 boys to the coffin
John
lid.
and Ben.
So it's Mark, Anya, John, and Ben, and then Paul and his wife, and we need to get his wife's first name, which we will write in as soon as we hear back from.
In fact, this was just emailed to us today.
Yeah,
right?
I just got this like an hour ago, and I asked him for her first name, and I haven't heard back from him yet. So it's Paul and his wife, and we'll add her name, right? Because we write the names on the back of the coffin lid.
Yeah, the back of the lids get everybody's name on it.
Yes. Yeah, so we can keep track.
So what a privilege and an honor.
Yes.
And welcome to your freedom.
Yeah.
My goodness, this is just, this is profound, Watchtower. Your cult speech just isn't going to work on anybody anymore. People are doing independent research. People are figuring out that what Russell said, that what Rutherford said, what Noah was pushing about 1975, people are figuring out that you're nothing but a false prophet. So it doesn't matter how much you tried to put the, how you try to equate the temple in Jerusalem with the Watchtower Bible Tract Society. God's authorized organization today. No, it don't work because people are seeing right through it now, Watchtower. You're done. Go away.
Yep. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and just read part of Paul's email here because this is great. And this is kind of what we see. I mean, this is what we are seeing going on right now. He says, "Hi guys, you can add another 2 nails to your XJW coffin. After 48 years in the organization, 1975 generation."
Yeah, another one.
Yeah. "I started researching the updated understandings on things such as the faithful slave in 1914. Due to inbuilt fear, I started with only Watchtower publications and the Bible." That's all you need.
That's all you need to do. Just research Watchtower. You don't need to listen to apostates. You just need to do your own research and you'll figure it out. Trust me.
Yeah. "It was apparent to me that as 1874 and 1914 prophecies did not come true, then Russell was a false prophet." Exactly. "So too was Rutherford. Then that extended to all those in the governing body who pushed 1975, and then that nobody would see the 21st century. Realizing that a God of truth could not publish untruths." Exactly.
Yep.
"I read Ray France's book, Crisis of Conscience. This humble and gentle man made such solid sense that we could not remain a part of this cult." Know exactly how you feel.
Yeah, and I wish I could measure up to Ray France, but you know, I'm just a knucklehead on YouTube.
I would have loved the opportunity to have met the man.
Yep.
"I tried to share my research with a very good friend who had commented that he did not agree with the overlapping generations idea. His response was to label me as an apostate and shun us. My wife of 42 years has been slower to make the adjustment than I have, but together we are making the change and we will not go back." So you're not going to take it anymore.
That's
Same
right.
thing with all 14 and everybody on this coffin lid. And Mike and I aren't even on this coffin
No,
lid.
Mike and I's not on here.
Mike and I?
Kim and I, excuse me. Kim and I are not even on this. Deep Throat, the Unknown Apostate's not on here yet. There are several people that Kim and I are in contact with that are not even on here.
We know an entire family that is out but is not on here yet. So there's more coming.
This is just a small representation, Watchtower. This is small. So, hey, choke on it. We don't care no more. We're not going to take it. You're so condescending. What you're doing is you're using the Bible and you're manipulating it to abuse us, to abuse the world spiritually. You know what? We don't need Jesus Christ to drive the money changers out of the temple. We just need to drive you off the face of the earth.
Yep. And just like that song says, we're not going to take it anymore. Nope. You know, you can say, oh, you just turn a blind eye to the abuse. You still need to worship at Jehovah's authorized. There's no proof that is Jehovah's authorized temple.
You have no proof. But this is proof that people ain't taking it. People are seeing through you, Watchtower. So please go away and let all of these Jehovah's Witnesses have their freedom.
Yes. And thank you, everybody, for contacting us. And like I said, if you need, your nail pounded in here, go to watchtower.expose and click on contact. We're also on Facebook, Mike Space Kim. You can contact us that way. We're trying to go through our messages on YouTube, but sometimes we just can't, pull them up or reply. But, we are not trying to forget or ignore anybody, just trying to work through all these glitches and stuff. So
you see the burden you've thrown on us, Watchtower? But you know what? I'm happy to do it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm happy to help people find their freedom from your control.
It's just a shame that we have to sleep at night, because we would love to do this 24/7, wouldn't we?
That's right.
So we love you all and God bless.
And again, welcome to your freedom, dear friends.